The name Milkhesa Mengsha may have been one that we hear a lot more of in the world of marathon running. In the 50th edition of the Berlin Marathon, first race in a while without Bekele or Kipchoge in it, but still, as always, boasting a very stellar field, the Ethiopian took the victory in a superb time of 2:03:17, the best and biggest result of his career, one that left him collapsed at the finish line as he summoned the energy to beat the Kenyan Cyprian Katut, who was doing most of the leading in this battle between the two until the final turn where Mengsha surged to the front and did not look back. The stride and back kick of the Ethiopian Mengsha was noticeable here, almost a bit more of a track stride in my opinion with how it flowed. And I think it's important to remind people that this isn't the only time he's reigned supreme on the big stage. The 2019 World Junior Championships in cross country featured an incredibly challenging course in Aarhus that saw a prominent name in the field, Jakob Ingebrigtsen. But while Ingebrigtsen had dominated the running and cross country scene at the European level, he would be in for quite an awakening against the might of East Africa. An entire field of East Africa riders began to pull away from Ingebrigtsen, and they did not look back. It was quite eye-opening to see just how much distance it put on the young phenom Ingebrigtsen over the hills and what pits the course. But while the East Africans dispatched Ingebrigtsen early, there still would be a battle between those runners for the title of World Junior Cross Country Champion, and that would go to Milkhesa Mengsha, who ran a sub-24 8K, an incredible time given the difficulty of this course, nearly a minute behind would come Ingebrigtsen, behind 5 Ethiopians, 3 Kenyans, and 3 Ugandans. Since then, though, it's interesting how the careers of Mengsha and Ingebrigtsen have gone on diverging paths. The former, obviously, being the topic of this video, won the 2024 Berlin Marathon. Meanwhile, the latter has achieved unprecedented track dominance, but interestingly enough, similar to one he raced Milkhesa and company at 2019 World Junior Cross Country, he didn't have it in him to keep up with the world's best at Copenhagen Half recently. And it's interesting to observe and continue to see how their careers will continue to play out. For Mengsha, taking the Berlin Marathon title was a huge accomplishment. To win a marathon major is never an easy feat, no matter how many or few big names there are in the race. The field is always loaded, and as someone that is still very young in Mengsha, when they use this race to become a name you hear a lot more of in marathon running in the future. If you enjoy athletics coverage like this, be sure to hit that subscribe button. See you in the next one.